All right, so hi y'all. It is August 6th, our Monday happy hour, and today we're talking about Success Club. You know, how you get it, what it is, why it's important, and just how you're going to get out of your own way to make it happen. And so I am going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys so you can see all of the goodies, and then we'll get into all of the other stuff. If you guys have any questions, just shoot them in the chat and we will go over those. All right. Let me look here. Ooh, that made me really big. Hi. Okay, perfect. All right. So this is the lowdown on Success Club, why it's important and steps to get out of your own way and accomplish it. So Success Club isn't really it's a huge mile marker. It's what our minimum goal should be, but it's not as complicated as everybody makes it. It's not as big of a deal as everybody makes it. Your goal is to hit it early. And so we're going to kind of go over all these things. But first, before I even go into what Success Club is, how many, like whatever that is, I want to know how many lives you are committing to change each month. And so think about this month and how many lives do you want to change this month? And so put that in the chat. And so I can see it real quick. And I will put mine there. All right, we got 5, we've got 10, we've got 5. All right. I know Candace is probably struggling with her phone. Okay, so we see 5 to 10 lives that y'all want to change. That is a freaking amazing. Y'all, if you change 5 to 10 lives, you will be doing amazing things in your business. And you know what? It is so possible because 5 to 10 lives is just 5 to 10 people that believe in you, love you, or trust you to take them on this journey with you. And so it so amazes me how much we overcomplicate Success Club. Really, we've got 3 things we've got to do. 1, we've got to establish our goal each month. So how many lives do we want to change? So I saw, Natalie said 10, Marissa said 5, Tracy said 5 lives. That's perfect. That's an amazing starting goal. Now, how do you simplify that into daily activities? Meaning, how are you going to break that up? And what is each day going to look like so you can accomplish that ultimate goal of 5 lives, 10 lives? Because, of course, that is going to take work. It's going to take dedication. And so a few things that I can recommend is getting yourself organized. And I know Tracy said that's one thing she's working on, but getting yourself organized has literally changed everything for me. And so figuring out what your day is going to look like every day. So if you have a job, which all of you guys are currently full-time employed, then you have a set schedule of how work is going to be. You've got either a 9 to 5, a 6 to 3, or maybe it's a little wonky sometimes, but you know when you're working. And so you should know when you're going to work your Beachbody business, because guess what, guys? This is a business also. You have to show up and you have to work every single day at it, just like you do your regular job. And so you have to hit those 4 vital behaviors, which we can talk about the 4 vital behaviors till we're blue in the face, but you've got to hit those every single day. The first one being inviting. Are you getting your bites in every single day? That's the first one, inviting. Then you've got your personal development. Are you getting your personal development in? Are you growing yourself as a person? Do you getting your workouts in? And then are you recognizing your boot campers or the people that are interested? Are you doing these things on a daily basis? Because this is what's proven to make a successful coach. You will never be a successful coach unless you hit minimally Success Club. And so we've kind of got to figure out, and this is a little bit of tough love, which is kind of the recipe of this Monday, is we've got to get out of our own way. We've got to get out of our own head. We've got to remember we're worth this. Like, we are going to make this happen because we believe in ourselves and we believe in this business. And so your goal is 5 to 10 people. That's amazing, but why not 10x that? Why not make it, 10 to 20 people or 10 to 15 people? Why not make your goals bigger and better? Because guess what? What happens if you don't hit that 10x goal? Like, what if you say you wanted to hit 10, but you're going to 10x that to 20? You hit 15. You help 15 people. That is 5 more people you would have helped because you set your goal bigger versus smaller. Okay? Now, it's so amazing to me how if we just change that mentality and saying, you know what? This is easy. I can do it. How much easier changing these lives becomes, how much easier doing our work every day. And so, as you guys work a full-time job, I know, I'm going to give you my top tips to fitting your effective business in an hour to 2 a day. And then, of course, you'll work more on the weekends because you aren't working your other job on the weekends. You work this on the weekends. And so my top tip, Power Pockets. I will do an entire call on Power Pockets because it needs it. But basically, the gist of a Power Pocket is you are doing 10, 15 minutes here and there. And so, yes, you need to be sending minimum 30 invites a day. And that's minimum. So, how are you going to send 30 if you're in a full-time job, right? This is how. Power Pockets. Set your timer for 10 minutes. Okay, cool. I'm going to send out as many invites as I can in that 10 minutes. Maybe later on in the day you have 15. Set that timer for 15. Send as many invites as you can until you hit those 30. Then you need to figure out how I'm going to plan my content. And so there is this podcast that I listened to today, and it's the Goal Digger podcast by Jenna Kutcher, and I'll actually put that in the chat because it is all about planning your Instagram and working smarter, not harder. So Jenna Kutcher, and I swear I'm probably spelling that wrong. Goal Digger podcast, Instagram. It's her most recent one. But it's all about planning it and executing it effectively. So are you taking pictures on that random Sunday that you are dressed and your hair's ready and saving those in like this bank of pictures and post? Are you planning your post out? So okay, so Monday I want to do Motivation Monday. Tuesday I'm going to do a transformation. Thursdays I'm going to do a throwback. Are you have these pictures, put captions, so that's one less thing you have to think about through the week when you're stressed and you're busy and you've got all of your mind running a million different directions because your boss pissed you off today and you want to shut down. You have these posts that you don't have to think about when you were in the right mindset to put them out. Okay, is that 3? Let's see. Power Pockets, pre-plan your Instagram. Sorry, I get distracted. But yes, and then so my next huge tip is being authentic. And I can't say this enough. I see way too many people just not being authentically them. Like, just be you. Talk to these people like they are your best friends. Like you talk to me. I don't want you guys to overthink this. Literally talk to them like they're long lost friends. You all know how to talk to people. You all know how to do these things. So you just got to get out of your own way with it. And then my final tip right now that we'll be going over is, staying present. And we're going to go over that a little bit more in detail, but I want you to ask yourself this and put it in the chat right now before we go over this last PowerPoint whenever I'm talking about this in depth. Have you been consistent? Have you been posting at least once a day, every single day? And have you been posting at least 5 stories on your Instagram every single day? And then I want you to comment yes or no to that. While I go over what exactly is Success Club. All right. So What is Success Club? Okay, so Success Club, which is also called SC, you'll see that a lot, is a point earning system that rewards a coach for growing their business. And so basically, this is the sole driver of how we know if we're doing our job as a coach. As a successful coach, we need to minimally be hitting Success Club. And what Success Club is you either hit Success Club 5 or you hit Success Club 10. We're always shooting for Success Club 10. Because who wants to shoot for 5? Because then you hit Success Club 2 and you're like, oh shit, I didn't make it. Success Club 10 is helping 5 people. You all said you wanted to help at least 5 people. There you go. You're going to do it. You can hit Success Club 10 every single month with your 5-person goal. So what if you ended up 15, Y'all, 5 people is how you hit Success Club 10. And so how do you get these points, right? We all say points, but you're like, oh my God, I don't know how you get these. So the first way you get a point, 2 points, is sign someone up with the challenge pack. And so you will get 2 points for signing someone up with a challenge pack. So that's like the Lift 4 challenge pack, 80-day obsession challenge pack, just Beachbody on Demand with Shakeology. It's the Beachbody on Demand with Shakeology or the Performance Line, and that's what considers it a challenge pack. So you can get 2 points for every challenge pack you help people with. The second way you can get it is signing some up with Shakeology on Home Direct. And so yes, it has to be on Home Direct. And so if someone's like, I just want shakes, they look amazing, I just want to try those. Awesome. So you sign them up with it on Home Direct, you'll get 2 Success Club points. But remember, it has to be on Home Direct. Okay, so now we know what Success Club is and how do we earn it, right? You know that it's not hard, right? You said yourself, you want to help 5 people. That is amazing because that is the maximum Success Club you can get. We have Success Club 5 or 10. Of course, you can go above that, but you get recognized for either 5 or 10. What if I told you guys at Summit next year, you could be a Success Club 10 All-Star, which is you've hit Success Club 10 every single month consecutively for 12 months. That is a huge goal to have, and that is amazing. But that is not only an amazing goal, but it shows that you are showing up for your business. This is the deciding factor if you're showing up for your business. If you're not hitting at least Success Club 5, there's nothing tangible there to show me that you are showing up every single day for your business, for yourself. Success Club 5 should be bare minimum, and that's 3 people. I do not want any of you guys to tell me that you cannot find 3 people that are inspired by you and want you to help them on their journey if you are doing the work and you do what I tell you to do. Because then you're just lying to me, and I don't like being lied to. I know we had this thread of people that are in the Diamond Dash, a lot of them said, they're just being honest. They're like, yeah, I've been lazy. I haven't been doing the things I need to do. And it shows with your Success Club. And so if you hit Success Club, that shows that what you're doing is being productive. I hit Success Club in February, I had 3 days to hit it. That was when I first became a coach. I had 3 days in the month left to hit Success Club. I hit Success Club 6, because they're even, so I don't really know why there's a Success Club 5. And so if I can do it in 3 days as a brand new coach, no one knew anything about me. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't have confidence in myself. You guys can do it in an entire month. I believe in you guys, and you should believe in yourself. You should believe that you guys can do anything that you set your guys' mind to, because you can. There's nothing that makes me more special or Ashley Molstad more special or, Candace more special than Marissa or Natalie more special than Tracy. There's nothing that makes any of you guys more special than the other. It's just who wants to get in the trenches and work. You guys say you want to run, you guys say you want to help and build these successful businesses, but if you guys aren't doing the work day in and day out, the not glorious work, the not sexy work, the behind the scenes, just not sexy grind. You've got to invite, you've got to plan your post, you've got to do all this stuff. If you aren't doing the not sexy stuff, how are you supposed to be able to be successful? I do it. I do spend the entire 3 hours my daughter is at school nose deep in my computer. I don't story that entire time because I have goals, and that's the way you guys should be. When you get home after you do your workout, maybe you need to wake up earlier. I've been waking up at 5. I'm freaking crazy, but I've been waking up at 5. Maybe you need to wake up early and get your workout in. You need to find out what helps you be successful, because we all have the same 24 hours in the day. I have the same 24 hours. You have the same 24 hours. Some people, Haley Christian, one of my good friends that's a 6-figure earner in this business, she worked 19-hour days, some days, most days. She was a hairdresser, a bartender, all these things, and she made it. So the next time you have a 6-hour day or a 7-hour day and you come home and you feel like shit and you don't want to work, just remember that someone did it with 19-hour days and they became a 6-figure earner. So what makes them more special than you? Nothing. They just wanted more. They just wanted it to work. They just wanted to work harder. They didn't let, their excuses or, them having an off day or anything play a part in their success. And so I know that was a lot, but I just felt like it needed to be said because this is something our team is lacking. And I'll show that I'm going to show the leaderboard every single week now. I have not been consistent with that, and that's my fault. And so I want you guys to realize I don't want to be alone up there in that success club. I don't want to be alone in this. And so I want you guys, and if you guys are serious and you want to get in the trenches, we'll get a text message thread going or something. But I want to help you guys be successful and hit Success Club. And so here's Success Club and hitting your goals. Here's my 4 pointers on hitting Success Club and hitting your goals every single month. Your goal should be Success Club 5 by the 5th. So you hit success, you help 3 people by the 5th of the month. And then Success Club 10 by the 10th. So that means you help 5 people by the 10th of the month. You know the best thing about that goal? Say it's the 7th, you've only helped 2 people. It's the 7th. Say it's the 5th or the 12th, and you've only helped 4 people. You've already locked in Success Club, which is something you might not have done if you didn't push hard enough. So many people know they can hit Success Club the last week of the month, and so they wait till the last week of the month to hustle. And so that goes on to, my second one up here, showing up every day. Are you being consistent? And I asked you guys to put that in here earlier, so I want to see I've been working really hard on this. What is home direct monthly deliveries? Thanks. So I don't see any of you guys, yes, getting better at my stories every day. That's the only person I've seen that wrote anything. Okay, so I'm just going to assume you guys haven't been successful at staying consistent if you didn't put it in there. And so are you showing up every day? Are you constantly on social media? I know you guys look at my page. You guys see I am posting once a day, every single day, regardless. That time I was in a funk 2-3 weeks ago, and I was literally like crying myself to sleep because I was just in a funk. I was still posting. I was still storying because guess what, guys? You can't just call in sick because you just can't call into work because you're having a bad day. You can't just half-ass your job at work because you're having a bad day because you can get fired. So you're the CEO of your own business. If that doesn't drive you to show up even on the bad days, then I don't know what will. Because girls, guess what? We are our own bosses. So we're not going to have a boss to sit there and fire us if we're having a bad day. But we are 100% in control of our own job, our own destiny. And so that's why we need to show up every single day. We need to be present because that is our job. Our job is to post at least once a day, every day, and story at least 5 times a day. And if you're not doing that, then you're not doing your job. And if you're not doing your job, then what are you doing? Okay? I know that was a little harsh, but working on stories too and trying to remember to post. Well, don't try, do it, Trace. I mean, I know that's mean, but it's like, it's our job to know at least once a day, post. I did that whole Instagram training. I use the app when to post, so you can see when the most beneficial time is to post. Yes, I sell one privately. Yes, I've been working so hard on my Instagram presence. Y'all, Instagram is literally your bread and butter right now. It's everything. And so we'll go back to the first one. Focus on your goal. So are the activities you're doing every single day in alignment with your goal? Type in the chat if your activities, if what you do is what you're doing every single day in alignment with your goal in Beachbody. Are you doing your invites every day? Are you being present on social media every day? Are you staying focused? That means not scrolling and looking at Kylie Jenner's new lip gloss, or scrolling and looking at my newest story. Like, I know you guys love me, but you don't need to watch my stories if you need to be doing your job. Or, scrolling and reading other people's posts, or online shopping. You are having dedicated time where you are only focusing on your business. Are you doing trainings? So are your activities, maybe you're spending 15 minutes a day going over old teen trainings, or going into YouTube and watching trainings that can help you build a successful business. Or that's another thing on your list. So are you doing the activities? Let's see what y'all said. I don't see any of you guys answering these questions. Am I just asking them for my health? All right, so I guess we'll move on. All right, so number 3, determine your deadlines. And so like I said, are you hustling the first day of the month as much as you're hustling the last day of the month? And so you need to be hustling like the last day of the month every single day of the month. Like, you need to be hustling like that month's about to end and you're about to not hit Success Club every single month. And because this is what happens. You're on week 4. You have helped one person. You need help 2 more people before the week is over. You know what you start to become? A salesperson. You become crummy. You just start, really trying to be salesy, and you're not going to get anywhere. But if you pace yourself and you set your goal at the beginning of the month, you set your intentions at the beginning of the month, then you are going to be more approachable. You're not going to be as pressured, so you're not going to pressure them as much, and you can have wholesome conversations. I'm guilty of this. I'm guilty of that last week hustle where I'm trying to hit this big goal, and I am literally just trying to talk to anybody and everybody that has a pulse. That's not what we need to be doing. That's why we need to be hustling the first day of the month like we are the last day. And so I want you guys to set that intention. When is your deadline that you are setting for yourself to be a Success Club? When is your deadline that you want to hit Success Club 5 this month? When is your deadline that you want to hit Success Club 10 this month? And make it happen. Remember, no one is in control of your destiny but you. No one can ensure that you are in Success Club but you. And you know what? Success Club is only to benefit you. It is only to show you that you are doing the things that you are supposed to be doing. Okay? I mean, that's all that is. And so, my next thing, are you being honest with yourself about how hard you're working? Are you being honest with yourself about how hard you're working? Are you the person that's sitting behind your computer working, but you're really scrolling social media, but you're telling yourself, oh, I'm working, I'm doing my job, but you're not commenting, you're not networking, you're mindlessly scrolling? Are you the person that's saying, I'm doing my invites, I'm doing my trainings, I'm doing what you're telling me to do, Allie, but it's not working? Or are you lying to yourself and telling yourself that you are when you're not? You've got to be honest with yourself, guys. This is the tough love portion. If you're not honest with yourself, and if you're not telling yourself, I'm really not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, then how are you ever supposed to get better? How are you ever supposed to move past these limiting beliefs, move past the Success Club 2 that you're in and hit Success Club if you're not being honest with yourself. And so I really want you guys after this call to sit down and reflect. Those times you're working, are you working efficiently and effectively? The 2 E's, efficiently and effectively. Are you efficiently working on every single thing you're doing and doing it to your best ability? And are you effectively using your time wisely? Because I know y'all work full time. I know you guys have other jobs, kids, responsibilities, other big things that you have to deal with. And so how are you fitting this into your day? And so are you effectively fitting this into your day, or are you letting your days get overwhelmed? Are you letting your days overwhelm you to where you're not working it effectively? And so that is my spiel about effective and efficient. And I know I've just kind of preached a lot, but I feel like sometimes we need tough love. I do, especially. And it helps to kind of just take the blinders off. And so now you know what Success Club is. So now you know how important, not only because it's a benchmark for your success to show you that you're doing what you're doing, minimally what you're supposed to be doing every single month. Not because you'll get a cool banner and become a Success Club all-star and have your name on a banner and stuff like that. Not because you're going to earn a free trip to you know, the Success Club cruise or the Success Club trip of 2020, which I'll be on, and I hope you guys are on. All of those are awesome, but because you are committing to it. And so you don't want to let yourself down. That's the last person you want to let down is yourself. And so that is what you're doing this for, is to prove to yourself that you can and you're capable. So with that being said, I'm going to share the Success Club board right now. It's going to be an eye-opener. It's going to show you guys that not all of your names are on there. And going to put you in the perspective of, I want my name on there next call. I want to be on there the next call because we're sharing this every single week now, no matter if new people are on there or not. And so let me share my screen again with you guys. But before we go over this, does anyone have any questions? Let me check the chat. Okay.
I can show you my invite list if you want to see it.
Hey, put it, we've got that chat going on. Send it to me. Let me see it. I mean, Candace sends it to me on Instagram every single day to prove to me that she's done it.
Here you go, because I don't know how to put a picture in the thing. Let me flip my screen. There, so original list, and then there's a couple days, 2 days. 132, Allie. I stepped my game up.
I am so proud of you. All right, so I sent the first one privately. Yes.
Allie.
Yes.
Do you have tips on like inviting? Like, I feel like I don't know how to like find people, or I'm like, that's where I'm like lost.
Did you watch the Instagram training day 3 all about inviting and stuff like that? I did a 3-day Instagram training.
Yeah, I did it when I first started out. So
okay. And so my biggest tip, and a lot of people ask me this, is be yourself. Just invite people to join you on this. Ask them if they want to help you be accountable. And so like at the beginning, when I first started, my invite looked a lot different than it does now. But I basically said, it's like, I'm starting this new 8-week journey. And, you know, my coach is getting insane results, or, you know, other girls that have been doing this program that are getting insane results. So I'm excited. Do you want to join me in on this journey? Or, you know, talk about what Beachbody's already done for you. But more importantly, just get to know them. You know, say, hey, I love your page, or talk about their dog, and then somehow tie it into fitness. My big thing is everyone gets sidetracked about the conversation and doesn't know how to tie it into Beachbody. I always like to use the line, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, it took me so long to get back to your message. I just finished my workout. Oh my God, it was intense. And then they'll be like, oh girl, it's okay. I totally get it. And you're like, yeah, are you on a fitness journey too? You already had a conversation. You just brawn it in there, and they'll be like, wait, what? Yeah, no, She's just asked me, we're just being friends. You're not coming off salesy. If the more you think about coming off salesy, the more salesier you're going to come off. If you just talk to them like they're people, you guys talk to people every single day. You're talking to me right now. Like, you can't come into this conversation on Instagram and be like, oh my God, are they thinking I'm salesy? Like, if I ask them this, are they thinking I'm salesy? Do you walk into Best Buy and the person comes up to you about the laptops and you're like, oh my God, you're being salesy, stop. No, you're in Best Buy. They're going to come up to you and talk to you about the computers. So they're in your business Instagram, which all of you guys should have turned it into a business page. They're in your business. If you come to them and talk about fitness, that's your business. Don't feel bad about that. You don't feel bad about the guy at Best Buy coming up to you talking about computers, or the guy at the coffee shop asking you what coffee you want because, oh my God, no, you're being salesy. I'm in a coffee shop. Why are you asking me to buy coffee? Duh, you're in a coffee shop. And so, I mean, that's just my biggest advice, is just talk to them. I mean, that's
about like actually finding the people. Like, I don't know.
So I went over that in growing your feed on the day 3. So you might want to rewatch that.
Okay.
But I do it all from, and that's on my YouTube channel. And so, and if you just search in our group, day 3 Instagram training, you'll find it there too. But I go over that in depth. So definitely rewatch that, because I go over that in super depth. All right.
So quick question, if I could. So of course, I've been talking to people at work about it because I'm seeing things happen to myself. So I'm sharing it. Just that I'm talking about it.
Perfect.
And there are a couple girls that are kind of talking, to me about it, or they're like, oh my gosh, that sounds so cool, kind of thing. But how do you close on that? Like, I mean, how, not, obviously not, like you said, being salesy, but talking to them about it.
Yeah, like, I would say, oh my God, yeah. So they're saying it's cool. Are they asking like price and stuff or details?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I just follow up with it. I'll be like, oh my God, girl, you are not going to guess what? I just lost 2 more pounds doing this. Or I just lost 3 more inches. Like, I'm feeling so much better. I remember us talking about it. Like, have you thought about it anymore? Something casual.
There is one girl that said that she might sign up on Payday, and that's Friday. So I'm definitely hitting her up this week.
Yeah.
And,
like, that's
saying, hey, let's do this.
Always chit chat about it. So it's like, if you bring it up like that, and I'm sure you guys chit chat about it, it's going to always come up casual. They're not going to think you're trying to be salesy. And then you're going to be like, oh, are you thinking about it still? Like, no pressure. I just wanted to know, because it's obviously changing my life. I mean, do you not see me?
Right.
Like, stuff like that.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. Okay. So now we're going to get back to business. All right. This is the current Success Club board. 1 person is locked in Success Club currently, and that's me. I am at Success Club, 20 now. I think I got someone that just sent me an order confirmation, but Success Club 18 when I did this. We've got 3 people that are so close already. We have Kenzie Hicks, who has helped 1 life and changed 1 person's life. Candace, who's changed 1 person's life, and Natalie, who's changed 1 person's life. So you guys are doing amazing. You guys are changing lives. You guys changed 1 life already. That's amazing. So why not 2 more? You know that feeling that you get when you finally change a life and someone believes in you and trusts you to help them on this journey? Like, 10x that. Why don't you want to feel that every single day? And so this is one thing I have on my laptop. Every single day is my goal to add a dash. So this is my goal is Success Club 70 for the month. You see this? These are every dash that I have done from the lives I've changed. So there's 18 on there right now. And it's a constant reminder every single day as I'm looking on this. If it's blank, I don't want to leave that blank. You know how defeating that is to leave it blank? And so put your goal at the top. If you're on your laptop every single day, put your goal on the top. If you're on your phone every day, make it your background. And then just keep editing it. I don't know, that seems a little bit more challenging, but make it somewhere that you look at every single day. And no, your goal is to write on that sticky note every day. You want to help at least 1 person a day. Because if you don't, then you're definitely going to hit Success Club 10. If your goal is to help 1 person a day, so you're going to hustle like it's your 1 person a day. And so I hope this was helpful. Was it helpful at all, or just me being annoying? Okay, so I want to see all of you guys in Success Club by at least the 15th. And I really want you to get off this call and reflect. I want you to reflect if you're not only being honest with me when I ask you if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but being honest with yourself. And if you're not being honest with yourself about how hard you're working and what you're doing, what are the steps you can take to become more efficient and effective? All right, I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see all of you shining faces in Success Club with me next week. Love you. Bye.